And he opted for the touchback. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Herbert now. Flushed out right. Powers through it. And he's brought down after a very nice...
I'm joining the party now. Yeah, I'm joining the party now, so I'm not even looking at the screen right now. Okay, damn. I got a pick and I didn't even do anything? Okay, cool.
Jaguars are going to get the foot down here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On play action, Lawrence. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. They've got his man complete. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20. It's a big play for the Jaguars. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Lawrence. Finds the open target, Arnold. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James Robinson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jags have taken the early
Bro,
lead.
I was literally on the phone, not even paying attention, trying to set up the damn stream, and I got a pick. I wasn't even looking at the screen. I was just sitting here just chilling.
Taken at the goal line.
Yeah, he even said in the rules of the thing there's a cooldown. You have to wait like 2 plays to do the same thing over and over again. Basically just did it so that nobody could sit here and cheese the system.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they tell. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Got him for Rams for 3 draft picks.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here, just try and
because he
get
needed draft picks and cap space. Aaron Donald was taking up all his cap space.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Bro, he's not dumb. He needed cap space, and Aaron had him negative. He wouldn't be able to draft anybody if he didn't trade him.
What a start offensively, your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
Yeah, he got rid of him and Cup and somebody else. I can't remember exactly who. Bro, he needed cap space. What the fuck was he gonna do? Sit here and be negative for 3 seasons? That's not dumb. That's him trying to have money.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run.
I saw that he wanted Donald. People kept wanting 2 players from him for a certain amount of picks. I said, shit, I'll take 1 player for 1.
Last week in the win over Atlanta.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win. But definitely,
yeah, I'm undefeated too. I've only lost. Well, I haven't lost any games.
Back to the 33.
Yeah.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Rosa's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Charger drive about to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would
he's by himself, Keenan Allen.
Oh, I don't know how he missed. All right.
Keenan Allen, 76 yards. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. Now for the point after.
Oh, damn.
About this, no good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
I mean, did you pick a playbook that has it?
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it? Touchdowns.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 39, Lawrence.
Why the fuck did he throw it so far above his head, bro? Come on now.
Knocked down and incomplete.
Right,
Receiver coaches preach their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
I mean, I have been, but old dude decided that he wanted to run the route a little bit short, so I'm trying to make sure that the route running is what I need to do.
On the run, it's Robinson. And not
Yeah,
even
boy, you
back to
skipped
the
right by
line
him,
of
didn't you?
scrimmage this time as they're on it quickly once more. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 10-6 the score after 1 right here on EA Sports. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
There's energy, and not energy, but injury in this league. So yeah, I'm gonna die.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Yeah.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Oh, there's been a few people already. I don't know about this season, but there's been a few injuries.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here.
Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson.
And boy, he is very
We'll
close
get
to
that.
a
That
first
should have
down
been in there.
before they're spotting that football.
That's how we're
He's
gonna
going to
do
be a
it.
foot or so short. The
That's
ball's
how
still
we're
a
gonna do
few
it.
inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run. So now a little soul searching on 4th down. They'll run for it with Robinson, but he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On the toss, here's Robinson. And
Every time he goes to block, he just runs right
to
in
the
my way.
13-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
Come on, man. All you had to do was hold your block for like another second. I'd have had a little bit of yards, man. Come on, man. Alright, let's see what we're gonna do here. We can go with... We could do this here. I mean, it's a little bit risky, but
Lawrence, the Jags
it
looking
has
at
its
a
moments.
3rd and long.
Okay.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable.
I like how I selected the color rush, and they didn't give me the color rush.
If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That's
what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 20-yard line. Steps away. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick.
Oh, he's gone too. Oh, that's crazy. He gone too. Oh, he gone too. Oh, he gone too. Oh, he gone too.
Take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your
Duval.
vision actually gets obscured, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On 2nd and 10, Herbert. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Herbert on 1st down now.
Crazy as hell.
This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there.
Do that shit in double coverage.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. On the move to his left. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage.
If he ain't got an X factor, he can't have guns.
Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that
damn, bro, I didn't come down a little bit too.
And made him try a pass downfield.
I know, but what I'm saying is you can't, like, I know, but he has to have a takeover game. Like, he has to be the like a breakout game only happens if they're the only one to do something crazy. Oh, this is the breakout game.
Again, Herbert steps away to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline.
Ooh, that shit.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert flushed out right. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he'll just get rid of it.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Rolling to his right. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. He'll buy some time right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Jags are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
He didn't stay in. Okay, that's cool.
We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Caught it on one foot and stepped out with the other.
In possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this 2nd half. Jamal Agnew now to return it.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Oh no, he has them on. It's just that if you don't like, unless you hit somebody or hit someone when they have really low energy, they ain't gonna get injured like that.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Here's Robinson again on
damn, why can't y'all just hold a block for this another second or two, man? I'm getting off these shits if y'all just sit there and hold that jump.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He's letting this one go for Fuller.
He's out of bounds.
He's intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no.
He's out of bounds.
No, it was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Here's Logan Cook now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Johnson to return it. And all deep in his own territory.
Oh, boy, he got knocked the fuck out.
So they take over not only in enemy
He got knocked the fuck out. Bro, he got knocked the fuck out, bro. Someone held him there, and the other dude just came through and knocked his shit clean, bro. Oh my god. And see, look, there's injuries. That's my tight end. Whoa, that's my backup tight end.
Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Robinson will score. Touchdown, Jackson.
Oh, he's only got a bruised shoulder. Yeah, come back in, brother. And if it was high, I think he's gonna be out for a minute. But he's at medium. Duval.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Ooh, that could have been picked by anybody, man. That was close. Oof.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot.
That might have been a big ass tight end, man.
Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They'll roll him out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, exit. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
He finds his man complete.
I'll take those yards.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I mean, if he ain't tired, the fuck he only hurt for?
They'll run here with Robinson.
We'll move forward on that, yes sir.
And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
65 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
They'll run it now with Robinson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They run. Robinson. And stopped a few yards short.
Oh, that wasn't glitch shit. There was a bunch of bodies under him. The fuck are you gonna do? How you gonna get up? How you gonna stay down there? He ain't, bro, you ain't down until your body hit the ground, and y'all asses all over my motherfucker. How the fuck he gonna sit there and go down if he can't even touch the ground? Fumble, damn. Chark will catch him. Chark will catch him.
He's at the 50, the 30, 10.
Damn, that's crazy.
He takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. Yeah, so hold the phone here, Charles. I'd kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, it's certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. To return, here's Agnew.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is
Oh, if I'd have cut more left, he wouldn't even got a chance to grab me. I ran right in, dude. I ran right into him. What the fuck are you talking about?
Because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again.
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. They'll try the left side. It's Robinson. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Fuck off that big boy. That boy Asante tried to sit there and grab his ass. That was to get the fuck up off me.
Called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
I'll take 5 of them, Johns.
It'll be a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll also be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, G, get off the field. 44, Mike, 44. All day, dog.
Again, it's Robinson. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run.
Oh, he nearly caught that, too. That's crazy.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Rosa's kick is good, and that will swell the lead to 16.
So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, don't sit here and bully this shit. This motherfucker will kick you out for doing that shit.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run.
Nah, what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is if you keep doing hurry up.
A big gain that time for the Chargers.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because
dude, the dude with the Bills was kept doing that hurry up shit, and the damn commish got tired of that shit.
On the release as this will be incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game.
Well, it depends on if you abuse it. Like the Bills would call a play, hurry that play up, and then be constantly using that shit the entire game.
Defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one.
I mean, you can do hurry up, just don't abuse that shit.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game.
He wasn't even holding him. He was right beside his ass. I saw that shit. That motherfucker was right beside his ass.
As strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws.
Oh, that's bullet. He gone.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Will Fuller, 89 yards. And the Jaguars are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 23. After the touchdown, Cook now.
Like, no, you can do, like I said, you can do hurry up. Just don't, like, every drive do it 5 times in a row and just, you know, like don't do that shit. Like this, like you can do it, like do it sometimes, but don't go crazy with the shit. That's why I ain't been doing it, because I don't want to sit there and get into a habit of doing it again.
And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. And he'll get this one up to the 26. On the stop was Aaron Donald. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That's right, announcer. Call it the right way. Say what happened. He got folded like a lawn chair.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Flushed out right. He finds his target, Allen. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 30. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. But to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback
Panthers ain't gonna give him up, bro.
Interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do.
Not Rams wanted Derwin James. Not everybody wanted his ass. I mean, I would take him off your hands, but I'd do something crazy.
Just 2 minutes remaining.
You gotta check in with him. Hell, most of the people he's got probably now is rookies. I'm about to say, they're both not even 28. They don't need to be AR'd. Find someone on your team that's old that used to be good and needs to be AR'd.
He finds his man complete. That's Arnold. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah.
He's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? They'll run again here with Robinson. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. James Robinson with his 3rd touchdown.
I mean, he's trying to get rid of him, but I'm not sure who all he kept.
And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Well, I mean, it got fixed now because of all the people that he gave up already. Like he's at a decent cap now.
Up to the 29. The Charger drive about to get going. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now.
I got Josh Allen and Aaron Donald, which Josh Allen's already on this team, so I didn't have to trade for him. Oh no, Miles Jack is here.
They need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
He's on this team. He's here.
About 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Okay,
Justin
cool.
Herbert looking to pass. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
No, because I don't really watch NFL like that.
They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions.
I would say, yeah, unless it's during the season and stuff, I don't really watch much of it.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley.
Ooh.
The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Oh my God.
Now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 45. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff.
Bro, had he not got hit, that motherfucker was wide the fuck open. I ain't been able to get Chark in the game in a second because of all these damn corners and shit.
Feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jags, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens.